Episode 1 of The Last Night at Tremore Beach begins with a hazy introduction to a disoriented man playing the piano. As soon as he hits a wrong note, he becomes aggressive and injures his hand on the piano, prompting his wife and children to come running to him. We learn that the man, Alex, is an award-winning pianist and composer living in a secluded coastal town. He heads into town, where his neighbors, Leo and Maria, invite him for dinner that night. He then visits a hostel, where we discover he's in a relationship with Judy, a former nurse who came to Tremore and decided to stay. Alex is separated from his former partner, and his children live with their mother in Amsterdam. Later, Alex and Judy go to his old house in the middle of nowhere, and this is when things begin to feel uncanny. Alex hallucinates Judy telling him not to leave the house as a storm approaches, even though she's actually asleep. Ignoring this, Alex leaves for dinner at his neighbor's house, where the power goes out. He feels uneasy throughout dinner, and when the lights return, he heads back home. On the way, lightning strikes a tree, causing it to fall onto the road. Alex considers taking a different route but decides to move the tree, at which point he is struck by lightning. He wakes up in the hospital with Leo, Maria, and Judy, who had realized he hadn't returned home by the next morning. Judy and Alex learned that the aftereffects of being struck by lightning may include disorientation, headaches, nightmares, and other symptoms. Alex keeps reliving the night in his dreams. When they return to the house, he wakes up to visions of Judy on the road, urging him to stay inside, mirroring the night of the lightning strike. Later, Leo arrives to install a radio in Alex's house, connecting him to Leo, Maria, and their radio network. We discover that Alex and Judy's relationship is strained. Alex wants to leave Tremore, while Judy wants to stay. Leo reassures him, mentioning his own unlikely match with Maria, a corporate lawyer and a painter-slash-hippie who, despite challenges, made their relationship work even though they couldn't conceive. That night, while composing, Alex finds the storm has returned, with fish falling from the sky as he sees Maria come in, injured and stabbed. Alex runs to find Leo but briefly sees an intruder's shadow in their house. When Leo arrives, he tries to calm Alex, revealing that Alex has likely hallucinated the entire incident, as Maria is alive and well. There is no storm, no fish falling from the sky, and no scar on his wrist as he had imagined. Alex returns to his house and stares into the mirror, which reflects a distorted image of himself. The episode ends with Alex having a breakdown as he looks at his reflection. From the opening scenes, The Last Night at Tremore Beach creates a sense of disorientation and tension. At the center of it all is Alex, the award-winning pianist who has isolated himself in Tremore and might be suffering from schizophrenia or a related mental disorder. The episode effectively conveys Alex's perspectives and the pervasive unease that defines the show. There's a continuous feeling of eerie discomfort, and like Alex, we often question whether what's happening is real. This ambiguity begins with Alex's explanation of the scar on his hand. Did he really get it from falling off a bicycle, or did the events in the first scenes actually happen, with Alex hiding something?